What's up, guys? All right, we got a mini for 6 teams down in this one. I wanted to kind of get in front of this one a little bit. I was hoping we'd fill this one before baseball closed, but we ended up filling like in the middle of the baseball break. We ended up closing this. Most of the people who took spots in this one were also in the baseball break, so I know there wasn't much rush on this one, but I wanted to try to get this live as quick as I could. I knew there were a few of you guys who were not in the baseball break, probably were wondering what is going on here. I promise it is not usually that long to wait to run the mini after it closes, but like I said, we were live in baseball. Just had to wrap that stream up. We ended up doing a couple rounds of live fills, so we were busy. I have got 6 teams on the chopping block on this one. The Commanders, Browns, Falcons, Eagles, Bucks, and Seahawks all going to go out in this mini. A couple of those spots I've got options to swap out if you guys want. The Browns, for example, they're $75 in the break. So are the Chiefs and the Jags. If whoever gets the Browns would rather have the Chiefs or the Jags, as long as they're still available when they're yours to swap, I'm fine with that. Same deal, Falcons and Raiders. Falcons are what's in the mini, but if you'd rather have the Raiders and the Falcons, that's fine. The Eagles, if you want to swap those out for the Chargers, and then the Seahawks can be swapped out for the Cowboys. All those teams are still available as of this moment. If they happen to get claimed before you can ask for them, then they'll be off they'll no longer be available. Once they get claimed on the post, that's it. They're done. What up, Kalen? Welcome, bud. Also, because we have 10 teams left in the main. However, the 10 teams that we have left in the main, the Chiefs and Jags at 75, the Raiders at 69, the Vikings at 65, the Saints at 55, Chargers 49, Steelers 35, Cowboys 32, Dolphins and Jets each at 25. So 10 teams falling between 25 and 75. Not super high. I honestly, I think we can get that closed. If we can get about 4 more teams down, we'll be in normal mini to close range. We could potentially stack a couple of those on top of each other and do another mini. The problem is with the hour, I don't know if we can finish it that late. So I'm going to see what it looks like when it's all said and done. But one of the things I'm going to do to try to boost things a little bit, instead of doing $5 off of a live fill spot, I'm not even putting live fills up. I haven't figured that out yet, what we're going to do for live fills. I don't know if we're running today or tomorrow. Let's do this. For today only, any spot in the mini that doesn't get a team, instead of doing the Donruss packs, I'm going to give you the option for the Donruss. If you want the Donruss pack, we'll do the Donruss pack. But any spot on the mini that doesn't get a team, let's do $5 off of one of the remaining teams. $5 in addition to like any multi-spot discounts. You know, if you got those, it's $5 off your bottom line. So, and I know it's late for some of you guys. I'm gonna hold off. Something I don't do very often. I'm gonna do it for this one. I'm gonna hold off on opening packs until I get a confirmation from you. I want to leave that option open if you don't happen to be watching live right now. I want to leave that option open to take $5 off, later tonight, or if we can't get this to run tonight, maybe tomorrow. Hopefully we get it to run tonight though. But if I don't hear back from anybody, or if someone doesn't respond, or if they don't give me an answer, I'll either ship you your pack or I'll open it at the end of the main break. So I won't forget about you. I won't. You'll get the pack if you don't get the discount. All right. Let's get this list on screen. Let's get some winners. So I have got Rebecca in spots 1 and 2. I got Dwayne Bowman in 3. Josh Deedon's in 4. Rebecca's in 5. Dwayne is in 6 and 7. Kurt McHenry in 8. Matt Gable in 9. Josh Deedon's in 10. Rebecca in 11 and 12. That's my 1 through 12 spots. As always, guys, we do everything live. We don't bother with the dice roll. We've spun it 5 times for like 6 years now. So 5 times on the randomizer. Once that list has been randomized, that 5th and final time, that's the one we're going to stick with. Whoever ends up in the top spot after that 5th randomization takes the Commanders in the main break. Whoever ends up in spot number 2 takes the Browns in the main break. You do have the option to swap them out for Chiefs or Jags if they're still available when you request the swap. Falcons are going to go to whoever ends up in spot number 3. You can swap them out for the Raiders if you prefer. Eagles will go to spot 4. You can swap them out for the Chargers if you prefer. Bucks go to spot 5 and Seahawks go to spot number 6. You can swap them out for the Cowboys if you prefer. Again, I'm saying that because those teams are still available. Once those teams are claimed on the main break, I can't go back So best bet is to let me know as soon as you can that you want that instead. And if they're still available when I see your comment, then I'll swap them out. All right. Best of luck, guys. 5 times on the randomizer. Here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Last spin. There's 5. Dwayne in the top 2. Dwayne taking the Commanders and the Browns. Jeez. Dwayne, if you want to swap out the Browns for either the Chiefs or the Jags, if you get this and they're still available, that option's there. If you don't get this till tomorrow, the break may even be run by then, hopefully. But if they're still there, you got the option if they're open. Rebecca, I got you in spot 3, taking the Falcons in this one. Same deal. Rebecca, if you would rather have the Raiders, as long as they're still available when you request it, as long as they're still available when I see it, you can swap them out. Josh Thedens in spot 4 is going to take the Eagles with the option on the Chargers. Rebecca in spot 5 takes the Bucks, and then Matt Gable in spot 6 takes the Seahawks. Matt, if you'd rather have the Cowboys instead, let me know. If the Cowboys are still there and I can confirm that, yep, they're available, I'll switch them. Requesting it doesn't get it. Me seeing it and confirming it gets it, which is why the safest time is right now because I'm looking. And then I've got packs for everybody 7 through 12. So Dwayne, I've got you for 1 pack. Josh Thedens, I've got you for a pack. Rebecca, I've got you for 1, 2, 3 packs. Kurt McHenry, I've got you for a pack. Again, I'm going to hold off on those packs, guys, because if y'all would rather take $5 off of one of those remaining 10 teams, I'm going to leave that option for you. Okay? And I'm gonna tag you on the post and let you know that as well. But those last 10 teams, I want to try to get at least get a chunk of them down where we can do a mini to close. But what would be ideal is if we could just knock all those teams down. Again, Dwayne, Josh, Rebecca times 3, and Kurt. $5 off of an additional team. Rebecca, that's 15 off. You can put that on 1 team, 2 teams, 3 teams, whatever you want. But just 15 off of your total. And then again, Josh 5 off, Dwayne 5 off, Kurt 5 off. If you don't want the 5 off, let me know. I'll open you a pack. If I don't hear from you, I'm going to hold off, give you a chance to see the results, give you a chance to take advantage on it. And if you don't end up grabbing one of those last 10 teams, then I'll open your pack live on stream. All right. I don't see anyone else in the chat right now. It looks like it's just me in here. So another one of the reasons why I'm leaning against doing a mini to close tonight. Just because I don't know how much eyes we're going to see it. It's 10:30 on the East Coast right now. So yeah, we'll see what kind of looks we get. Cool. All right. Well, guys, if I got your team in this one, congrats. Good luck in the main. If I didn't get your team, hopefully I'll get you guys next time. Take care.